Yeah, this year.
You better go.
I am going.
Mariah and Shanice. That's pretty much it. Mariah and Shanice. That's pretty much it.
Yeah, but Devin's going.
Devin's not going to be there today. I mean,
No.
Devin's not going to be there this year.
No, because he's moved and stuff.
Thanks.
Welcome to another Nerdy to Make Wonderful. Two things that I really love, baking and video games. The first thing that we're going to do is make our Minecraft egg cheeseburger roll cake. I got all of our crust for a Bowser Castle cake. Oh no, I can't eat what I'm going to mix this at medium speed. I get a big hiccup seeing all your baking creation. So thank you.
Alright, hi everybody, it's Volcano22. Alright, I did JoJo, and it's still uploading the fucking... Alright, hi everybody, it's Volcano22. Alright, I did JoJo, and it's still uploading the fucking... Grandma, Nikki. Nikki. Nikki.
And play, but they do it. I don't know when they do it. But if you're gonna raise the TH,
Not bad.
Either you got a twin in there, or you took my back.
More Jesse is coming up next on Disney Channel. 3, 2, 1. This week on Disney Channel, we got a new game in it.
It's 4 legs fool you. Look who's back. It's Clark. Couple of sprays. We got lawn, you know. Ding dong. Nice voice. At least they weren't in the same cage. I'm gonna rip you. face it, but she was determined not to take his guff anymore. This was gonna get ugly fast.
What?
It's not how Tom and Jerry would have done it. Polly, how did you get here, girl? Come to Mama. Did you make a new friend? Maybe Tom and Jerry could get some much-needed sleep now. Harmony was once again returned to the city, and a hardened criminal got a second chance. Thanks to the Kevin House Detectives. Dinner! How about new episodes of Johnny Test? Hang on to something. Awesome. Just the way I like it. Johnny is Amy. For new experiments.
Of course we can. Hello.
If you need me, I'll be cowering in the bathtub. It's Johnny Test. New episode next. Only on Cartoon Network. This is the best plan ever. The new Tom and Jerry show. Right back.
I was doing this, but I didn't have the headphones thing in. So the people heard it at the library. I didn't enable the headphone thing. I did that on accident. What? What?
What to say?
What the heck are you watching? I want to complete this, okay? Today's anime day 2, but it's almost finished. So I should be able to upload JoJo and this review of Sword Art Online. Alright. Now, unfortunately, I was shocked. And I had seen for JoJo and for Sword Art Online, I had saw one of them, a guy I always talked to, at Whirlpool Lake. He did the JoJo review, and I took a look at what he had to say about it. I was like, okay. And I was in Jotun's live stream. And people were commenting, oh, did you see SAO? Oh, SAO is copying Berserk. And I'm like, what? Berserk? And I was thinking, oh, shit, they made the show like Asuna getting raped or something, you know? Rape. But, and I took a look at just the Whirlpool Lake's review, and he said, oh, you know, him fondling her. And I'm like, oh, okay, so it's nothing serious. Sure enough, it wasn't anything serious. Done by Suga. Let me just say one thing about Suga. Worst? Yes. 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 You know what? I might say worse than Ginjo. I will go that far. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. A new level of, I don't want to steal someone's line. Krusty. New line of very, very, very bad. Can't be a villain if he even tried. Villain. Worst villain in anime right now. I don't know about manga, but in anime, he's the worst. Because, truth be told, he's got nothing. Nothing.
Yeah,
In this episode, he had nothing. What?
I have something I need to tell you.
What?
Well, Brittany, I was talking to Brittany today.
Oh,
And,
crud. What?
I said, you know, Master lives with one of my friends, right? And now she wants to go over his house and do something with them both. So please do not tell Kevin anything.
What?
Well, she says I want to go over their house and spend the night so I can do something with them both. I'm like, you know,
What the hell?
I told her that Kevin wouldn't like her and that he doesn't even get even near him, so
What did she say after that?
she laughed about it and walked away.
Still going for it?
Huh?
Can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is she still living with her parents?
Yeah.
Then her parents won't let her do whatever the heck she wants.
No.
Does her parents let her date?
No. Wait, yeah. She can date, but it's kind of hard for her when she can't get a guy there. You know.
Well, maybe she like lost weight.
I don't think it's that. I just think it's the way she acts with the people,
Yeah.
like guys, because
Yeah, I see that.
cannot just like can't chase a guy because they don't want to date you or something, or like bug them or something. Because I'm sure you wouldn't want to date me if I kept bugging you.
You're pretty. Of course I would want to date you. Come here.
I love you so much.
Come here. Anyway, I want to complete this before we do it.
I just wanted to tell you that, and please do not tell Kevin because if
I will not tell
I
Kevin.
find out, Kevin would probably try to kill me. It would become Hunger Game with him.
You're probably like, get down.
I'm like, you're sick, Brandy. She wants to have a three-way with both of them, so
Shit.
don't tell him I said.
I won't.
Okay, because Kevin probably will kill me for even mentioning
I
the
love
guy.
you so much.
I love you so much too.
Alright, you ready?
You better, stop that because it's getting late and I don't want you to,
You buy nothing? Okay. Yomi. That is right. Yomi for XL World would shit on Suga. In fact, if Nomi fought Suga, Suga would get his ass raped. That's all in serious summer. Okay, this was called Gilded Hero, which was said by Kirito in this episode, so it was just pretty interesting. You gotta tie this up. And what ends up happening is Yui and Kirito go through. Yeah, actually, what happens is they get to a corridor, same corridor, the hallway that Asuna was in. And they go into that corridor, and they're walking, and they try to guide their way through, and Yui is basically directing Kirito to that spot. And they get to the branches of the willow tree, up on top of the willow tree, and they look up. There is no city. There is no top of the willow tree. It was pretty much a scam by Suga, the Elf King. Horrible. Worse than Ginjo. Worse than Harry Jones. Worse than Caesar Clown. I need to watch One Piece. He couldn't be a villain.
One Piece.
His life depended on it. Because One Piece isn't that bad.
Oh, not if you go in the adult version, though.
You've been on that?
I've seen it.
What do you mean the
I've seen a lot of anime that become dirty.
The Funimation version?
I'm talking about. No, I've seen worse though, but still, I feel you'll just watch the Canada version.
The Funimation version?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I've seen anime that showed a little too much. I mean, not just breasts, I mean other things too.
Oh.
It showed more like
Like the Funimation
Guys.
version?
the guy's package and other things, yeah.
The Funimation version?
Yeah. No, I've seen anime with all that though too, yeah. Yeah.
You've seen the Funimation version?
Yeah. Watch the kid version, because that, I don't want to watch the
No, I was trying to find the kid version, and they wouldn't have it.
Should have somewhere.
No, I was even trying to
Watching
find
it, you don't want me to watch it. I really want to see anything nasty.
No, I was trying to find the kid version on YouTube, but they didn't have it.
I know, it's alright.
So, he's going, like I said, accused on arrest, and they finally find Asuna's cage. And I'm thinking, oh, this is too easy. I mean, he's going in there, it's all better, and I'm thinking, like, it's not her, it's him, but it was her. They're in the cage, and what happened is all of a sudden, the floor starts to, like, go like this. It's very weird. And Yui disappears. And all of a sudden, they get sent to the ground. And basically, the story behind it was that this Sugo, he used, I have gravity magic. Really? Really? That's your master plan? I'm gonna pin Kirito and Asuna down? Oh, it was grand to see what he did after that. He was like, oh, Kirito, he's down. Hey, Elf King. At Newsfeed. I hope I don't meet a person like Sugo. Sugo was the worst villain in SAO.
Yeah.
Because
Kidnapped her? Yeah.
yeah, the one that kidnapped her and tried to marry her.
I know. I know, he's psycho, I know that.
If you don't know,
Are you against with that with the girls?
at least Akihiko cover. At least Akihiko helped him.
Mm-hmm.
At least Heathcliff helped him, Heathcliff.
Yeah.
Heathcliff.
You could.
Heathcliff,
Yeah.
Because that was his bypass code.
Yes.
I was like, thank God.
I know.
Anyway, love you.
I love you too.
I want to finish these.
You can finish them. I'm
If
here
I met a person like Sugo, I'd probably send them to the Looney Bin. And I'm not talking the psychiatric center that we have today. I'm talking, I think it was in Wolfman. Those psychiatric centers. The one where they dump you in a pool filled with ice and water, and you're freezing? That kind of center. Because that's the way he was acting. All high and mighty Sugo said, I'm going to play with. He was basically saying that now he's going to become God, and he's going to control people's souls, the human soul. I was watching this. The whole time I'm like, go to hell.
Yeah, I know.
There's no easy way of saying that. I'm like, go to hell.
Well, you gotta think funny anime, then, Like, if it was real, sure, yeah.
Like, it wasn't really a bloody anime except for that very end part where he tries to freaking kill Kirito in real life.
Right, yeah.
It wasn't really a bloody anime until that last part. Because
You're talking about when he was,
he was in the real world trying to see Asuna and Sugo tries to kill him.
Was he in a parking lot at the hospital?
No, he was in the parking lot and Sugo went behind him and
Yeah, but we're at the part.
stabbed his like stabbed his arm.
Or
Like he was. You'll see in the next episode, which the next episode I probably need to look up
yeah.
because it's not in the sub box here.
Right.
Poor shit. And you know, he's flaunting and he's going the way he was acting. All high and mighty Sudo's. He was basically saying that now he's going to become God and he's going to control people's souls, the human soul, and all this whole horse shit. And you know, he's flaunting and he's going to control Kirito and the Asuna base. And he then kicks Kirito, he stabs him with his own sword, and he's like, and what does he do? Oh, he puts Asuna with the chain, grab him down, and starts touching her. Hey, Suga, what are you, a rapist? You must be.
Yeah.
I got an idea. I know a perfect solution to your problem. You like rape? Come with me, Suga. Where are we going? We're going to a magical land. Ooh, great. Here's a perfect place for you. What is this? Oh, it's Middle Earth. Well, not really. It's
Middle Earth. Oh my God.
What happened?
Middle Earth.
Oh.
He went to Lord of the Rings. Holy crap.
Did you see Devin Stain?
No.
You know those signs that you see in, like, say, the street and how you see them on the road and you say stuff like advertise things, you know, advertise.
Yeah, what was that?
Okay. Well, this one is probably the best beer in the world, and it has a picture of Devin on the side.
My God. Keep going.
Alright.
But I'm gonna keep going. But like, he sends him to like the Middle Ages,
Oh, right, yeah.
where anything would go.
Mm-hmm.
This is hilarious.
Yeah, it is funny.
He makes a reference. There.
Yeah, he makes the reference of
oh, that's good.
Lord of the Rings.
Yes, I went there.
Mm.
That is what will happen to Suga. He
Come
will
on.
meet Guts, and then he will meet Griffin. And, oh, who's the guy with the big sword? Oh, this is a perfect place for you. What is this? Oh, it's Middle Earth. Well, not really Middle Earth. It's in the Middle Ages. Oh, who's the guy with the big sword? Oh, that's Guts. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Sugo, you belong in the Berserk world. Yes, I went there. That is what will happen to Sugo. He will meet Guts, and then he will meet Griffin. And Griffith will tell you trolls that he has, rape him. And you will get maliciously raped. Because all the time he's doing is like touching her, addressing her. I'm like, really?
You idiot. The whole time I was watching that scene, I'm like, you idiot. You freaking idiot.
Well, anyway, he got his, you know.
Well, anyway, back to the story. That's pretty much what he did. And he was touching her, smelling her, you know, undressing her. He was feeling her up. Like, is this necessary? Now, obviously, Kirito's in despair from this. He tries to get up, can't get up. Sword's in him. He actually increases the pain for Kirito to like level 8 or something. At least that's what he did. And during this entire situation, Kirito obviously questions himself, saying, "Oh, I'm not strong enough. How could I have thought that I could save us all by myself? And then we hear a voice telling Kirito, are you giving up? And he says, no, I'm just accepting reality. That's the same as giving up. And we see a figure appear before Kirito, and it's Kaiba, the creator of
Akihiko Kaiba.
Yeah. And, you know, he's basically the creator of SAO. And, you know, he's, are you giving up? And he says, no, I'm just accepting reality. That's the same as giving up. And we see a figure appear before Kirito, and it's Kaiba, the creator of SAO. And, you know, he basically gives a motivational speech here, and is able to you know, get Kirito to rise up and go and attack Suga. And after that, painfully gets up, and Suga's like, he's like pissed off, he's like, yeah. He's like looking at him, he's like, and Kirito calls the IT code that Sugo has for, I think, Heathcliff. And he tries to do the same thing, Sugo, but he can't. And what ends up happening is, yeah, he can't do it. So he's like, I'm telling him, I'm done. He's trying to fix the thing, and he can't do it. And then Kirito basically calls forth Excalibur home. And it was so easy to access it. So,
I love you.
I love you too, baby.
So after he calls forth the Excalibur, he gives it to Suga, picks up his sword, and starts fighting.
You're my baby.
It's not even a challenge for Kirito, it's like a joke. A little joke. Like, Sugo can't fight for shit. Fairy King?
Fairy King my ass.
Oh, really?
No, I mean, seriously.
You know what? You want to know what my sister got? My mom?
Yeah.
She got a bird bath. But it looks like a fairy tale thing. You have to see what I'm saying. Like, it looks like a flower, but it's like bluish color, so it kind of looks like it would be like a fairyland or something. Like, you know, I don't know. It's really cute.
How it would.
Huh? What? That
was Oh, how many things do I have?
Oh, cute.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Just waiting for you to see what you're gonna do, you know? Not leaving.
Yes, he's in Ohio. My.
Doesn't she know you?
She asked me if Devin's in Ohio, and
Can't be able to come
I go,
back.
yes. And she says, yes, what? I'm answering your question, dude. Are you that oblivious? No. Like, I'm not answering your question. You know?
Hey.
I'm like, you don't need to, say yes what. You already know. Yes.
Oh.
I was answering your question. Yes, he is.
Hey, yeah.
Put two and two together. Like,
No.
I know that she's been trying. I know that she's slow, but all he said was yes. No, she's not slow. She just, I answered the question.
Her mind doesn't realize it. That's what it is. It's just some people, like, some reason, I don't know. Maybe she has, like.
No, I'm not. Like, I'm not saying anything bad about her. I'm just saying.
Oh, I know you're not, silly.
I'm just saying, dude. I answered your question. He is in Ohio. Put two and two together.
He wasn't in Ohio.
Is he in Ohio or not?
Same without.
I said yes, he is, and that should be that. Yes.
Yes. That's
Really? Well, like shitty king. So
he can't fight or anything. I mean, after all this, like, oh, I'm the Fairy King, you can't get up here. He can't fight.
Yeah.
Like, you watch the whole fight scene against him and Kirito. Kirito looks.
The one there in real life, or the one before they left SAO?
Kirito whips his butt, and I'm like,
Are you talking about the end of first season? Where he.
No, not Akihiko. I'm talking about. Like, the end of the first season.
Well, you know what? That's something that because he did kind of like.
Like the end of the.
And everyone got to free, but not some of them didn't.
The end of the second arc.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
When he's fighting Tsugo.
Mhm.
He cannot fight for crap.
Right.
Like when I was, oh, this is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic. This is gonna be epic. It's not epic. He can't. You'll get what I mean. You'll get what I mean.
I know what you mean, Dan. I know what you mean. But I'm sure I'll get it really wrong when I watch it or something.
There's a few block moves.
Listen to this.
Cuts off Zuko's arm, hand. Cuts him this way. Grabs him by the head. Throws him up.
It actually looks like a. It actually, how Trunks does that free. Trunks does the whole thing to Mecha Frieza.
Yeah.
Like that's.
Mhm.
It actually looks like that.
It does.
No, he cuts his head. He cuts all his body off, and then saves the head, and then just he throws it up in the air and does a final stab move. I'm like,
oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would be you.
What you deserve, you idiot.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
It's not even a challenge for Kirito. It's like a joke.
Chew on that. I'm chewing on that.
Zuko can't fight for shit. Elf, Fairy King? Really? Well, like, shitty king. So, he does a few blocking moves on Kirito. Then, cuts off Zuko's arm, hand. Cuts him this way. Grabs him by the head. Throws him up. And just, so right there. And it's cut. Probably more malicious than how Haru killed Noni. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. Probably more malicious. But Zuko, he asked for it. So yeah. So pretty much that's how it would happen. And then after that we have the meeting between Asuna, and Kirito, and they're hugging. He's crying, it's an emotional moment. And he then logs her out She's on her merry way. He's going to meet up with her. And she says, I never stopped believing in you, and so on and so forth. And after she leaves, and he says it's over, he sees Kaiba again. And we find out that Kaiba, he is dead, but his after image was still there. So it's almost like, how is his soul? But
he's in the
image of Kaiba.
He's in the digital world.
Yes.
Like, you get what I mean.
Yeah, I do know what you mean.
And for those people who haven't seen SAO, watch it. It is worth it.
Yes.
Watch this series. It is worth it. That's why I'm sent like every episode through to Jessie T, because I want to.
You wanted to use it. You want to see her to see it.
Yeah, I want to see her. I want to have her see it. I should probably send her. I forget which one I left her off on. Probably one of the later ones.
SAO was left behind, and now that was the explanation we got there. And basically, he gives Kirito this egg. The image of Kaiba, creator of SAO, sort of like, was left behind. And now that was the explanation we got there. And basically, he gives Kirito this egg, this seed. And Kaiba's telling him it's the seed of the beginning. Now, I believe it might be underworld, but I don't know. That's a little bit too much. Because the next episode, this was the final episode, it's one episode. And that episode's called Egg of the Beginning or something. Egg of the Beginning. Egg of the New World. And that's when after Kaiba gives it to him, he says, you'll be the decision, you'll decide whether to destroy it or use it. And then he goes on his merry way. And then after that, Kirito shows up where Yui is, back in the cage where Yui is, and he tells her that Mommy's okay, she's like, she's hugging him and everything. It's an emotional moment. And he then decides to log out and go. And of course, when he wakes up, who does he see? Sugu, of course. And he's thinking about Leafa. He's like, no, get that incest out. And that's pretty much what happened there. And then he just gets up and he's gonna go meet her up with Asuna. That's pretty much what happened. In a nutshell. Good episode, but Sugo, worst villain. And when I mean worst, I don't mean good villain. I mean like a horrible villain. Like, yeah, you can't do shit for anything. He's like, because
like, again, even Kaiba was probably one of the better villains in the series, because Kaiba actually killed Kirito.
Yeah.
But it was a double sacrifice.
True. Yeah.
But like, Sugo can't do anything. I'm like, he puts her in a tower and goes like, you can't get up here, you can't save her. He does that. And he beats him. Granted, he has the code. Granted, he has the bypass. Where he's basically one of the administrators. He can do whatever the heck he wants. But even with that, Sugo couldn't beat him. I mean, Sugo, yeah. Sugo couldn't beat him. I was about to say Sugo, but like, no. Like, Kirito had the bypass code. And he was like, he couldn't beat him after that. He couldn't beat Kirito after that.
Right.
Oh, you took my power away from me. blah 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 blah. I'm fucked.
Right. Which
I don't mean to swear, but like that's what basically happened.
happened. Yeah.
Anyway, I better finish this before I get.
And it does. happen.
You know, that's what basically happens.
Yes.
If I had the top worst villains, like the most horrible villains, the villains that I don't even consider a villain, Stugo, and then top, the worst of the worst. Just like, what makes you think you could do anything? Like, what did you do? Like, what are your powers? Oh, gravity magic. That's it. I'm glad Kirito did what he did, because he fully deserved what he got coming to him. But this was a good episode, 5 out of 5. Next week, I guess I'm doing a series review. I'm going to do the whole shebang. It's going to be a rating of the episode and of the whole series. And I'll give my final thoughts on SAO. So, yeah. That's going to be it, people. So, yeah. It was a good episode. The whole thing was super, though, I say. Is scum. You deserve what you got. Go back to the drawing board. You are the worst villain in anime. I mean, you're bad. I mean, you're horrible. You're not even worth the time, man. You're worse than Ginjo. And Ginjo was pretty bad. So, that's my final thoughts on this. So, pretty good episode. Sooner, Kirito, get back together. Okay. And that's pretty much it. So, this is Bob Hanman 22. We'll see you guys later. Next week, final thing, final episode review, final rating of the series. We will see how it goes down. This is Bob Hanman 22. We'll see you guys later. Kirito and Suna back together. And Sugo, get the fuck out. See.
Godzilla is an instant.
I want to see that movie,
What is it?
Godzilla.
Oh, you? One of my friends liked that movie.
What?
Yeah, it's really good. I said one of my friends want to see that too. It's a good movie. I like it. Didn't know you liked that.
Alright. Okay, I think this is it. No, it's 23 cameras. I gotta look it up.
Oh.
I gotta look it up. So hold on. I gotta look it up because it's not in thingy here, JK. Oh, he is a. Oh my. It's not on his thingy. Which I should probably ask him if he's gonna let us know for Gun Gale.
Uh-huh.
Because I wanna know if he's gonna do it for Gun Gale.
Oh. What?
Like I wanna know if he's gonna do it for Gun Gale. So I might just ask him in like the end of the video segment.
Yeah.
Like at the end of the video, I might just ask him, "Are you gonna let us know for Sword Art Online 2 or something when it comes out and when we can see it and stuff?"
Okay. Cool.
And then we're definitely doing that. 25. Oh yeah, it's only 25 at least.
Did you notice me remember that day?
There's one thing I don't like about Vegas.
What?
Like, lately, my thing is,
Oh.
he has been like,
Welcome to another nerdy movie. One of the combined two things that I love: baking and video games. The first thing that we're gonna do is make our Minecraft Angry cheeseburger roll cake. I got all the requests for a Bowser Castle cake. Oh no! We're gonna mix this on a medium speed. I get a big kick of seeing all your baking creations. So thank you. Bye bye.
Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Just did JoJo, just did Tilda's Anime, and just did Deliver Darkness. I just saw the final episode this year. And a lot of people have been doing it. For Neverworld did a fucking episode review on it. Everybody. Okay. I had said last week I was going to do 2 ratings. Rating of the series, whole, and rating of the episode. So let's get into it. It was called World C. Getting part of the episode. Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. Just did JoJo, just did Tilda's Anime, and just did Deliver Darkness. I just saw the final episode this year. And a lot of people have been doing it. For Neverworld did a fucking episode review on it. Everybody. Okay. I had said last week I was going to do 2 ratings. Rating of the series, whole, and rating of the episode. Alright, so let's get into it. It was called World C. Getting part of the episode, we have Kirito, and he's rushing, right on his bike, getting to the hospital. And it's no surprise. It is no fucking surprise. Who does Kirito bump into? Stuka. When he bumps into him, it's outside the parking lot. Like, he's like a crook.
he's like getting a mugging. No, that's what it looks like. I'm just gonna type him now because before I forget.
Okay. That's fine.
Dad, that'd be the missing dog. The missing dog.
What is wrong with you people? He died. That's what made it such a great trick. Yes, anybody can survive a trick. Well, you can't play around with this stuff. Magic is not a game. Keep it up, and you'll be summoned by the magic god. And believe me, you don't want to deal with him.
You don't get it, Raven. I am a magic god.
Hummus. Hate it. Schnitzel. Hate it. Chicken marsala. Hate it. What? What's wrong with my magic today?
Yeah, Raven. You busy? So, I was doing some magic, and then this happened.
Wonder my magic's off. You finally upset the magic god, and now all magic is out of balance. Mike, you listen to me.
I thought you were just being negative. What's going on? Stand before the magic god. You have displeased me.
Unless you can impress me with some magic, you will be banished to the mines forever.
Forgive him, Great Magic God. Robin knows not about his misuse of magic.
So we take up to the fight.
Let me handle this. Sir Metreon Zenga.
Hey there! To the mines, you.
You can't send Robin to the mines. He won't last a day down there.
It's not Robin I'm sending to the mines, you silly. You have upset the magic god by poo-pooing all of his fine magic tricks.
Me?
Yes! The magic god hates hicklers.
I know, total downer. Now, did you say you want to see some magic? Is this your card?
That was my card.
Magic.
Where did the ball go?
Ooh, magic.
A coin? Behind my ear? How absurd and marvelous! Bravo! Bravo! You are incredible, Robin, but she is still to be banished to the mines forever!
Please, Great Magic God, give Raven one more chance. I promise she will not disappoint you.
My thumb is missing.
Delightful! Amazing! You have pleased me. You both may go.
Sorry, Robin. Your magic may be terrible, but I can't hate things just because they're terrible. From now on, I'm going to work on being more positive. That's it. You're not going to say anything. I was wondering where that went. How many of the balls does he have?
7.
Okay.
What happened there?
We gotta have dinner at 7.
Okay.
But I want to finish this before.
It's a break.
Yeah, but I want to finish this before we do anything.
Okay. Are you, when you go to dinner, are you gonna get, like, off this and come back on, or are you gonna just get off?
I'm gonna get off and then come back on.
Okay. That's cool.
But I want to do this.
Alright.
Wow, it's ridiculous. And his right eye was really fucked up. It was like pulsating and shit, and he couldn't see clearly. He had cut Kirito on his arm and right in his face. And he's kicking him and shit and said, you know, how, you know, I'm gonna be God, yeah, just trying to kill him. And Kirito's able to counter him and choke him, give a chokehold, and he's got him hitting him on the side of the fucking. It's bad. And he's got the knife. He's aching Kirito to just slice his fucking neck. And he's thinking of all this shit Sugo did to us. He wants to slice this motherfucker, but he's not He was like, and then Suna was like, ah, it's great. I was like, oh, fuck you. So, at that scene, Kirito obviously goes in the hospital, and he goes and he finds Suna's room, goes in there, and she's awake, and they have their moment. They're they're hugging, they're kissing, they're kissing, and it's funny because after that moment, he looks outside the window, and you see a reflection. You see Suna and Kirito as they're I'm sorry. Then we go. This probably was after that scene. We go like 2025. I think I saw it said, and it's basically I think 5 years later. I'm not sure it's 5 years later, but it's a couple of months later after that situation, and it seems like Kirito is going to school. And what we find out is it's a school of people who were in SAO. And it's everybody.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like, it's a school for people that were in the game?
Does it make sense to you? Because
yeah, it does make sense.
It makes sense to me.
It's Liz, it's, the other one with the dragon, she's there, or everybody who was in SAO. And you know what's so funny? Liz, she's pissed off. She didn't want Kirito to be with the Suna all together. And she said, and the one with the dragon, better than, she said, you said you were going to let them be alone for a month to be romantically involved. And, love each other. She said, yeah, but I'm still pissed off. And so and so forth. And basically, and we get Kirito's conversation with Suna saying how, he's asking about her father, and his company obviously went down because of the whole situation. And we find out that Sugo is obviously done. He's in jail. And obviously what had happened was Kaiba killed himself. He killed himself. He was suicide. He committed suicide. And apparently he had inserted himself, his consciousness, into the internet and into the game. So there was that as well. And he gave us the vaccine. And Kirito was just going on about the whole thing with everyone, all the companies going downhill. Now, overall, I'm going to continue the summary, but I just want to say one thing. Overall, this episode was good. This episode gets a 4 out of 5. Was good. Why was it good? I'm about to say why. So, they're all going to go to this meeting, apparently, of SAO players, and Sugaha is right behind him while they're walking there, and the whole thing is like, Kirito's a bitch. No, but anyway, and they're all on their way to meet Anki, yeah, the big one, bartender. And everyone's there to meet up with all other SAO players. And we see Indians there, we see Klein and everybody, Liz takes them up. They threw a party for him for beating SAO. And I'm like, why? That was ridiculous. He was like, oh? That little was humble. Cheer, girl. And then we see Suga, and she's obviously upset at some things because she feels distant. And he's talking to Angus and Klein about what happened with the egg. And apparently the egg Kaiba gave him was a new world to games. And basically what it did was it made users have the ability to create their own online games. That was the whole gist of the egg. Now, I don't know if this opens the door to Underworld. There's that other game posted, Underworld. that was the whole gist of it. It was basically going to be used by other companies and so on and so forth. It was very technical. Anyway, that's the story there. Then we basically go from that to them going into Alpha. And we have this scene with Leafa. We try to reach the moon, flying, and she can't reach it, and she falls down, and Curious picks her up. And it's kind of funny, because obviously you got to sort of back everything go right. Until you have this thing.
Drake, she's in the treehouse. So, Drake, I'm going over his homework with him.
Saying that I can't go where you were going.
Cylinder, pyramid, cube. Well, the rectangular one, he's like, it's a rectangle, but they call it something different. So I was like, a rectangular. And he goes, oh yeah, a rectangular prisman instead of a prism. He's like, it's a prisman. I was like, what?
Oh,
Did you see the little picture of the dog in the
Prisman, really?
He's like, I do not want to go to Alaska anymore. I don't want to go to
I don't think I'll be able to finish this until Kelly.
Right.
Kelly.
You come back, right, though?
Yeah, I'm coming back. I won't.
Okay.
I won't end the stream, but like.
I love you.
Right. When you go and I have to stay away from you, all this stuff. And Truth is like, no, you could still, you can go any way you want, that I'm going with. And he grabs her and just flies, and they wait. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, this black thing shows up right in front of the moon. This is in Alpha, by the way. And the black thing that's in front of the moon is Einhard. The SAO castle. The castle that they were in. And he says that he's going to clear all 100 floors now. And because he's new now with this game, he's going to need her help. Leafa's help. And she's happy and everything and so on and so forth. And that's what's happening there. And then we get everyone showing up. We got Angel, I can't say it. Klein, everybody, Liz, and then we see Asuna. Asuna has blue hair at through, and we have this moment where it's Asuna, it's Leafa, you got Yui on his shoulder, and he says something to both of them, and they're shocked, and they're surprised, and they're happy. And that's more or less, and they're off to conquer the castle. And that's how it ends. Flawless. Like I said, the final episode, and it was a whole thing with him and Suna early on when they were having lunch. She's going to the same school he is, so to speak. So, yeah. And they love each other. So, yeah. Overall, 4 out of 5. The final episode gets a 4 out of 5. Now, series-wise, from the beginning to end, no joking around. And the only reason I am doing this, the only reason I am getting this rating, is because when it comes down to it, as bad as the plot holes were, as bad as it was, it still was a good series. I'm giving this a 7 out of 10. And people are probably going to bump me up with messages and say, wrong guy, that is bullshit. That is bullshit. That is bullshit. It doesn't deserve a 7 out of 10. But yeah, but you have to think of it this way. Now, I know it wasn't as good as...
Yeah, I would give it a 7 out of 10 too. I don't care about the plot holes. I do not care about the plot holes. You know?
Right.
I don't. Because at the end of the day, it's about the series.
I'm with you.
All the series, you got all the information. I don't care about the plot holes here.
Right, I'm with you on that too.
I understood all the information about Akihiku Kaiba, S- S- Sogu, Sugaha, and Asuna. I understood all that without even with the potholes. So I'm like, what are they talking about?
True. Yeah.
Like even if I see, you know, fuck you, Monkai, you know, I'm not like Monkai, that's bullshit. Monkai, that's bullshit. Monkai, that's bullshit. I'm gonna say like, who cares?
Right.
I'm good. It matters on how the person who watched the series
That's true.
enjoyed it,
Right.
and I enjoyed it. It's gonna get it's on my list. It was a 9 out of 10. You know.
Right. I get what you're saying.
You can't look straight at me in the eye and tell me that you didn't think this was a good episode. That you didn't think it closed it out at least decent. And
So what I'm gonna do is gonna exit out, and then what I'm gonna do is exit out and then go to dinner. If I have to like start a new one, I will.
Okay.
Because you
You're
know
gonna say to me, right?
I'm gonna call you back in.
Okay.
to be honest with you,
But I'm pretty sure I won't be that long
Okay.
because it's spaghetti.
Well, I'm just, of course.
Her grandma's making spaghetti.
Would have that over yourself.
you closed out these.
Something happened.
Fire!
Is that my
No.
was?
No, I thought it was the video. I'm like, Bonka, get me fire you. So that's why I paused it because like.
Oh. People are trying to burn down the house.
I'm like, get off the. I'm like, get off the video. Put your.
Oh, yeah.
You can do the video later. Just get out the.
Right.
Like really.
Good. Now here comes $1 million question. Do they continue?
Yes.
It will be very difficult.
Yes, they do.
What?
2014, they do.
Very difficult. It's going to be extremely difficult to continue it because what they have to do is they have to consider this. If they
did
do another SAO, and it's on the Gun Gallia Online, which is basically on guns alone. Please, 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 do me a grand favor. Go back to light novel. Go take a look at the third game and try to adapt it. And it's very simple what I want them to do for second season. Very simple. No shortcuts. Very
Yeah.
simple. If you're going to adapt it that way, do the light novel. Just adapt the light novel of the gun one, the third game. And then you get the fourth game. Yeah, you do that part. But overall, I thought this was a good episode. I thought that, Suda with blue hair, that was some freak boss. I was like, yeah. Suda with blue hair, that was awesome. I still, at the end of the day, even though people say different things about this show, they have different emotions about this
I'm waiting
show,
directly till 7. I'm waiting directly till 7.
Shit, it's not good. But let me tell you something. At the end of the day, SAO was a good anime. SAO had amazing animation. You can't lie. If you look at me straight in the eye, you tell me SAO is a bad anime. Why? Because of the story? Fine. That's okay. But you can't.
Even with the plot holes, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
The plot holes were a little bit okay, but like, even with that,
It was
even with that, yeah.
You look at me straight in the eye and say, the animation. the action. Those factors have it as a good anime. It was a good anime. It had great action. It had good animation. Fights were pretty good.
So what I'm gonna get off now because.
Are you gonna get back on?
Tim Johnson.
No.
Who?
This Tim Johnson, he writes, there's nothing wrong with Nicole's posting. She can do whatever she wants. That's her decision.
That's a friend of mine.
I'm her mom. Well, it says, I'm confused because it says, like Tim. Thanks, Tim. You're welcome, Tim. Okay, I was like, okay.
Someone that goes to Joe Brighton, probably, is my friend.
But the way you guys wrote him, it was like, I'm confused here, okay?
He's a disability teacher.
I know, but I just wrote him her mom.
What?
Someone that wrote on. So.
Please don't tell me it was Nicole Stout again.
No, Nicole's. No, it's someone named Tim, Dad.
Okay.
Not even Nicole Stout.
Okay.
Are you gonna get on back on here? Or are you gonna?
I'm gonna get back on because it probably won't take that long.
Well, of course, it's Biscotti. You will say goodnight to me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Good.
Yes. I need you to get off and wait for me to get.
Yes. You want me to watch it?
Yeah.
Okay. You have a good dinner, alright?
Alright. And what I'm gonna do is like get on Facebook. And if Kevin calls, get him off.
I don't think he's gonna be coming on. He would have been on.
Get him off if he does.
Okay, if he does, I would.
Because at the last minute, I don't want him.
I know. I will if he does, okay? I promise.
I mean, it's not the fact that it's not the fact that I'm upset. It's the fact that
I know you don't want to get in trouble. I know. You don't want to get in trouble. I understand. I get you. Right?
Okay.
Is that what you're saying?
All right, do it. I'll come back when I'm ready.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
Love you too.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye.
Dinner.
dinner time. John woke up at all. So, you know,
No. It's
Thank you, Grandma. We're good. That was good dinner. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Thank you for dinner. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
tomorrow, okay? I will see you tomorrow, okay? I love you, girl. Have a good night, okay? Have a good night's sleep, okay? I said have a good night's sleep, okay? Alright, see you tomorrow.
Alright. What's this thing now? Oh, okay. You can come back in now, you know. Yankee. Yankee. You know what? I'll just call you back in myself.
I was just about to come in.
Sorry, did I scare you when I did that?
A little bit, yeah, sorry.
Did I scare? Sorry.
I was talking to my friend Tim, I guess. We were talking about Spider-Man and Batman and stuff. He said he wants to get Batman game for his birthday or something.
The guy that
Her mom, yeah.
doesn't like.
Well, she likes. He just didn't know who he was.
Alright, I want to finish this.
Okay.
So can we, please?
Huh?
Ain't go wrong.
Can we finish?
What?
Yeah, we can finish.
Well, that's a good anime. It was a good anime. It had good action. It had good animation. The fights were pretty boss. I mean, you can't go wrong. But as far as an adaptation is concerned, you didn't do well. And that's why I'm not going any higher than the 7. Not going any higher than the 7. You gotta be fair with this. You really do. And
What are you watching?
I was watching it when you were gone. Let me take it off. Sorry. I
What?
forgot I had it on. And then when I got back, it went back on it. So sorry, I was watching it when I was waiting for you. But I was watching YouTube. I was watching that so I can have something to do. I took it off. Sorry.
I really enjoyed SA.
Alright, I'm gonna rewatch this probably tomorrow at some point.
You gotta get off pretty soon.
What?
I said you have to get off soon.
No, this video is not gonna be too much longer anyway. It's only like 7:30.
But I like the 2nd season. You bet damn Skippy I would. You bet damn Skippy, especially if we're going into the guns now. If they go into the guns. And I don't want to spoil too much about that game, I mean, the only thing I really know about that game is it involves a group from the first game from SAO. The first game from SAO. So, yeah, and that's all I know from that point. Now, like I said, this was a good one. I've been reviewing this shit since the summer. First episode I reviewed, and I was so hyped up. I must have been on crack cocaine when I saw that shit. But overall, it was a good anime. We leave it at that. That's how I look at it. You leave it at that. It was a good anime. Was it great? No. Could it have been great? Of course it could have been great. But it wasn't. Now, was that disappointing? The light novel fans are saying, this sucks. And they have the right to. But me, I think it was a good anime. I like how they did things. I like how it ended. It ended to a point where you say, okay, they tied up a few loose ends. They tied up Sugo. He's gone. They tied him up. You know, Kirito and Sugo got back together, you know, the whole bit. And even though it could have been better, it could have been on SAO alone, and not Alpha. And by the way, last thing I'm going to say, awesome. Blue hair for the motherfucking win. But that's what I have to say about it. This is Bankai 922. I'll see you guys later. Comment below. What were your thoughts on this? What did you think? Comments below. And I'm going to say, don't hold any punches back. Tell me what you think. Comments below. Rate, comment, subscribe. Little story. This is Bankai 922. I enjoyed SAO. What about you? What about you? I want to hear your thoughts, people. See.
Welcome to another new review. We wanted to combine two things that I really love, baking and video games. The first thing that we're going to do is make our Minecraft cheeseburger roll cake. I got a request for a Bowser Castle cake. I'm going to mix this on a medium speed. I get a big kick of seeing all your baking creation. So, thank you. Bye-bye.
Yes, are you
Huh?
Are you gonna send me something else, or are you?
I'm gonna send you the novel thing. I'm just typing in my thoughts real quick.
Okay. Just ask, because sometimes you do, you know. Well, pretty much every day you do.
Read my comment.
What did you print? Oh. Okay, cool.
Wait, I didn't. I'm not even gonna. I'm even gonna tell him.
Oh, I love how you like.
Even with the potholes. Oh, they're. Oh my God.
What?
There is an SAO review for the one Black Cry, the Nostalgia Critic.
Right, yeah.
I'm gonna watch that review.
Okay. Are you,
We're gonna watch it together. I'm gonna watch this real quick.
are you gonna say can I hear it on the stream?
I'm gonna. I don't really have to get off or anything.
After countless of months and 100 requests, I now proudly present my long-awaited Sword Art Online anime review. Sorry guys, still do not have an opening. I'm still working on it. Hopefully it'll be out by February. But today I'm here to review the anime, the long-awaited review that you've all been asking for, Sword Art Online. And I actually really enjoyed this anime. So the story of Sword Art Online goes a little something like this. There was a big game that came out by the name of Sword Art Online. It's this big virtual MMO. Everybody's buying it. Everybody's raving about it. And the players go in, they're playing to have fun, but then they realize, wait a minute, there's no logout button. Baffled by this sort of glitch in the game, they all gather to this one spot where the creator of the game manifests himself into this like giant man and tells them that he purposely did not put a login button to test their sort of skills in this game. And he mentioned that if they died in the game, they die in real life. And basically we follow this kid who was actually a beta tester for the game by the username Kiriko, and his adventures as he meets people, gains experience points, and beats the level bosses as he reaches the top and defeats the game Sword Art Online. So this is one of my most highly requested animes for me to review. All of you have been asking me saying, hey, when are you going to watch Sword Art Online? When are you going to review Sword Art Online? Hey, just finished. Because normally I do not watch an anime that's still ongoing. I wait for it to be finished. Then I give a full-length review of how I thought of the entire series. And as for what I thought about the entire series, I really enjoyed it. And I bet some of you are wondering, wait, why are you not going to say the names? Because there are so many people who asked me to review this that I lost count. But for all of you who asked me to review this anime, you know who you are. And thank you. I really enjoyed this anime. Now let's get into the review. First thing to mention, and this is so obvious, I don't know why I keep mentioning it, but the animation is quite stunning. It really was fluid. I really liked the animation. It was vibrant. It was vivid. I loved everything. And going hand in hand with the animation, the actors were very riveting, compelling, and fun to watch.
Yeah, the animation was awesome.
Yeah.
It was fluid. Some animators were like crappy animation, but this was fluid. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but the animation is quite stunning. It really was fluid. I really liked the animation. It was vibrant. It was vivid. I loved everything about the animation. And going hand in hand with the animation, the action scenes were very riveting, compelling, and fun to watch. When they're taking down a boss, when they're doing duels, when they're flying in the air, the action scenes are awesome and entertaining. An aspect that I really appreciated in this anime is I love how they did the contrast between being in the virtual world against being in the real world. The real world is more down to earth. It's a little more gray, and the colors are a little toned down. It's not as vivid and bright as in the virtual world. The virtual world is very, like I said, vivid and bright. It's this grand scale. It just feels so epic when you're in there, and you just want to go out and adventure against in the real world. It's kind of just like you're going through the same old, and it's kind of dreary and a dull atmosphere. It really highlights the fact that it gives some people the escape from reality, from their dull and uninteresting lives. It gives them something interesting and something grand to look at. There are a lot of good character developments to a degree, and I'll get to that later. And I liked how when a character died, it really wasn't impactful. It wasn't meaningless. Throughout the entire anime, they make references or even show flashbacks of characters that have passed away. And I liked how their deaths were meaningful. They had a point to them. They weren't just, oh, they died. We totally forgot about them. No, it was impactful. It really altered the psyche of our character. And we saw him grow more as a character and mold into the person that he would later on become. And it's from the deaths and the experience that he went through that really changed him as a person and as a character. And I like how all the deaths mattered. And speaking of characters, I really enjoyed most of the characters, especially our two main characters, Kiriko and Austin. I thought they were awesome. They worked well together. They were fun to watch. And there were these two side characters that really stood out from the bunch, and the first one being Lisbeth. I just found her really entertaining, and I really related to her, and I felt the dilemma that she went through with the unrequited love thing. So I really like that character. And the second side character is Yui. She is so damn cute. I just wanted to like pinch her face every time I saw her on screen.
Me too, guys.
Isn't she cute? She is a cutie, isn't she? She's so.
I never fell in love with an anime. Like, she's a kid. Okay, I get it. But I just wanted to like hug her and cry.
She is.
No, I swear to God. And when she ended up dying in the first game, I'm like, no!
I know. I was sad. I was crying.
When she was like reborn in her, I'm like, yay!
When she came back in the other one, you know, to a little tiny, just pixie fairy or something. She was.
Yeah. Great. Great. You still there?
I'm here.
Hold on. Shit. Oh, there's an SAO Can We Make Sword Art Online today. I'm gonna watch that too.
You better get off soon, Darren. Yeah.
She's a adorable character. The relationship between Kinika and Austin I thought was really beautiful, well executed. I really rooted for them to grow as a couple, and I love their development. Episodes 10 through 14 are without doubt my favorite in the entire series because that really focuses on their relationship. And they go to like this other section in the game where it's basically them two and Yui, and I just love that whole calm atmosphere, the playful atmosphere they had. It was just a blast to watch those 5 episodes. And lastly, the musical score was fantastic. It really gave me the feeling of being in a video game. And it's made by the same person who did the score for Noir and Puella Magi Monica Magica. I'll put her name right here in the picture so that you guys can get a refresher. But she did the score again, and I'm like, no wonder why I fell in love with this score. It's fantastic. She does a fantastic job. And although I like a lot of things in the anime, there are a few things that kind of bothered me. First being the time jumps. Now, there are moments in the anime, especially in the first half of the anime, where there's a huge gap of time that just, like, you have one episode, and then the next episode will take like 5 or 6 months after that episode, and you miss out on the development and how the character grew into that character that he is now. And I really would have liked more like scenes of his development in those time jumps. I would have liked to see more of Sword Art Online in these time jumps. And going back to what I mentioned about character development, most of the side characters, you see them once and then they're gone from the entire anime until like maybe the last episode. And that really bothered me because it's such wasted potential. I mean, we could have saw them grow more as characters, interact with more characters, or even help in some missions. But we really didn't get any more development other than that one scene, and then they're gone until like the last episode. And you totally forgot they were in the anime. Especially Lisbeth. I would have loved to see her develop more as a character. I really want to know more about her character. You know, what did she do outside of Sword Art Online? How did she meet Asuna and all that stuff? And it really was lacking, and she wasn't really in the anime. She had one episode that she was the main focus of, and then she was gone. She made a few appearances here and there. Maybe in the light novel they developed her a little better, but I never read the light novel. I only watched the anime, and in the anime, they just didn't develop her as much as I would like. And now to get to probably the biggest con of this anime for most people, and this is not my biggest con, but it did bother me, and that is the second half of this anime. Now, that's not to say that the second half was not interesting or engaging. It was interesting, it was engaging, but comparing it to the first half, it just wasn't as engaging as the first half of this anime. Now, without giving away any spoilers, I'll just say this. Fairies play a huge role in the second half of this anime, and that's all I gotta mention. But not only that, but the second half of the anime felt like a very cliche and generic anime story. I mean, the villain was cliche, the journey was cliche.
Yeah. Sugo. They could have done that a lot better.
Yeah.
They could have done that a lot better.
You've seen this before, you've seen it happen before, you've seen this love triangle before, you've seen a lot of this before. And like I mentioned earlier, the second half of this anime was just not as engaging and as compelling as the first half of the anime. Because in the first half of the anime, you really were invested on these characters to survive. I mean, they couldn't log out of their game, and they had that threat of death looming over them. So you really were like biting your nails hoping that they could survive this terrible dilemma. In the second half of the anime, they had the ability to log out of their game, and when they died, they were resurrected. It's not like, oh, they died, they're never going to come back. In fact, there are scenes where they're having duels, and there'd be like this awesome takedown, and the enemy team's like, yeah, that was pretty impressive. They can log out. Nothing really nail-biting or knuckle anxiety moments in the second half of the anime. I really get invested in the incestuous romance between Kiriko and Suga. I mean, I just don't like incest. Now, if you are okay with incest or you really like incest in anime, that's all fine and dandy. For me, I just don't like it. For me, I would have loved to see like just a brother and sister bond. Why can't we have that in animes? Why can't we show that more in animes? And the last thing that really bothered me was the lack of
that.
No, I really
What?
They like that.
What'd you say?
They like it having a sister or brother fall in love. They like that. For some reason, they're just weird like that.
Okay.
know what her life was before Sword Art Online, what was her hobbies, what did she do, and also a lack of backstory for Kiyama, the creator of Sword Art Online. I really would like to know what was going through his mind when he thought creating Sword Art Online. What was the purpose? What was his drive? And he kind of gave a little notion of that in episode 14, but it wasn't enough. I really would have liked to know more. And also, during the times in the first half of the anime, where they're in Sword Art Online, you don't see like the outside world, I would have really loved to see what he was doing while everybody was in Sword Art Online. You know, what was going on in the group.
Yeah, everyone was like,
Where they're trying to find the group was.
Everyone was in hospitals.
Mm-hmm.
They explained that. I mean, doesn't he?
Stuff like that. Just I felt like that in the anime. But overall, I thoroughly enjoyed Sword Art Online. I really got invested to the characters. I really enjoyed the story. The animation is awesome. The musical score is brilliant. And I'm going to give this anime a 4 out of 5 stars. It's really worth watching. But anyway, what did you guys think of this anime? Did you like it a lot? Did you find it dull and interesting? You didn't get into it? And did you think it copied Dot X Sign? Because I've never seen the anime, but for those of you who have seen Dot X Sign, I would like to know, how does it compare to Dot X Sign? Is it similar or is it not? Comment below. Let me know. And also stay tuned tonight from 7 to 9 p.m. for the final cut, where we'll be going into more detail about Sword Art Online, our feelings, our thoughts, things we liked, things we didn't like, and also other animes that I might want to talk about. And until then, hit that subscribe button, like this video if you really liked it. If you're new to my channel, welcome to the Black Critic Guide. A link to my radio show will be in the description. And anyway, I'm 21 the second from the Black Critic Guide. Till then, peace, YouTube.
I'm kind of curious. Could they make it today? They could. Ah, shit.
What?
I messed up. Like, it messed up.
Before we launched the new Mini, we put it through a final test. We handed the keys over to 10 of
Hello, my name is Marcus Starr, and today I will be talking about the prospects of making a game reminiscent to Sword Art Online in our year of 2014. In truth, this is going to go into a good amount of depth on the specifics of VR MMORPG development as a whole on the moment. So, this can be applicable to genres development models as a whole. Let's get format down to keep this organized, shall we? I'll divide this into 3 areas. What we can do, what we can't do, and what we can do over time. Got it? Let's get started then. The areas where we are close to Sword Art Online are very localized and actual game positions of that prospect. In terms of mechanics, Sword Art Online is as MMORPG as MMORPGs can get. It has a simple HP system, attack skills, healing items, crafting, poking, fishing, monsters, bosses, loot drops, zones, treasure, EXP, grinding, level up, status healings, swords, shields, towns, ints, you get what I mean. None of this is new or even demonstrated to be done in any particularly interesting fashion. I dare say that even RuneScape has more complex set of mechanics than this.
Oh, really?
Still, the point here isn't to demonize.
You went into RuneScape territory there.
So much as it is to say.
I'll send you the Gun Gale thing. I don't really think this is interesting.
Okay.
Hey, that what Sword Art Online is doing isn't particularly tricky in design sense. Making this set of very typical mechanics feel fresh and fun. But a good game design plan would be difficult, sure. But that's up to the designers involved. If we want, we can make it as simple if we want to, and technically still have a Sword Art Online experience. In terms of scale, Sword Art Online is actually surprisingly small. It's only about 31 square miles at the base floor, which puts it at about the same size as Far Cry 2 from 2008. Even if we multiply this by 100, we still won't be able to get 3,000 square miles, which is apparently small, feudal, and downright puny compared to the Elder Scrolls Dagger in size. Comparatively, Minecraft can hit sizes of over 8 times the surface area of the planet's Earth. Admittedly, Minecraft's graphics aren't particularly demanding, but then again, Far Cry only took up 6 gigabytes of hard drive space back in its day. So, procedural generation, one could say that a 2 terabyte hard drive nowadays would be more than capable of handling a game like Sword Art Online in terms of size. The matter of Sword Art Online's back.
I'm gonna send you that review. I'm gonna send you that stuff
For later, or tomorrow.
for tomorrow, yeah. But, like, I'm not really interested because it's almost time to do it.
It is almost time for you to get off, so easy. I really don't want
Gun Gale Online.
This video contains level 90 elite spoilers for the anime Sword Art 9 and volumes 1 through 4 of the same series. It will be noted included for watching it. So, pretty much everybody must know what Sword Art 9, right? But for those of you still don't, it was an anime series from last year, based on a light novel series with the same.
I'm just gonna give this a little bit of give them a little what I'm gonna do. Oh, god damn. Yeah.
Really good. You had to broke in there and then do that. Boy, don't make me come to your house.
Add that to yourself.
Yes. Oops. Why did I end up doing that? Okay. Copy. Are you gonna get on cam with me, or are you gonna say goodnight here?
Yes, I'm gonna get on cam with you. Give me a minute.
This video contains level 90 elite spoilers for the Anime Sword Online and volumes 1 through 4 of the same series. There will be no epic loot for watching. So, pretty much everybody must know about Sword Online, right? For those of you who somehow don't, it was an anime series from last year, based on a light novel series with the same name, about a group of players who got stuck in a VR MMO, where death in game meant death in real life. Depending on what you ask, it was either the best anime of 2012 or the most overrated anime of 2012. I'm going to try to dodge that particular flame war in this video, although I did find a few problems with the anime that seem to have been caused by being too loyal to its source material. For example, the main villain in the first novel was never given any motivation for his actions. They could, and in my opinion, should have changed this for the anime. The biggest point in Volume 1, though, was in its structure. In the novel, right off the opening scene, there was a huge 2-year jump in time, all the way from floor 1 to floor 74. It appears that the author also felt this huge hole in the timeline was a problem, as he later wrote a set of separate side stories set in this period, which A1 Pictures then used as individual episodes for the anime. Red Nosed Reindeer became episode 3, Black Swordsman became episode 4, One for the Heart became episode 7, and so forth. So if you ever wondered why one of the anime is so filled with disconnected filler episodes, this is why. Now, this was all just my speculations. I was obviously not there when they made the anime, but this is what appears to have happened. Now, despite all of these flaws, the original show was still a halfway decent read. Nothing amazing, but still deep.
Okay. I sent you that.
Thank you.
I sent you that. Hopefully they can.
It's been 10 years in the making. Let's do this. Call the crew.
First of all, I want to say a huge thanks for the program, and it's just amazing to be able to be in person. And I'm just wondering, will there be a Sword Online Season 2?
まあ、最初に僕は本当に相談の大ファンで、本当に岡山にここで会えて、本当に光栄です。ありがとうございます。で、シリーズ2の可能性についていくと、お話ししてもらえますか？いや、you really don't know.
確かに原作を俺も続けていたっていいなので、やりたいなと思ってるんですけど、僕個人的に今年の何月から別の作品の互換でやってましてですね、まあ、すぐに動けないので、それどうなんでしょうかねっていう話を橋本さんに言いますと、出します。
Well, of course, as most of you know, the Sword Art Online is based on a light novel series, which the story, there's still more story in the light novel series. So, I mean, definitely, I'm interested. I want to do more, but in terms of real world things, unfortunately, I'm actually working on a TV series that's going to start airing in Japan in July. So I'm not available right now. So I think I'll just pass the ball and see what he says.
そうですね、本当に、こちらの方がいいということで、本当に伊藤監督含めて、スタッフにはすごい恵まれまして、今皆さんも喜んでいただけるいいフィルムができたと思ってるんですが、まあ、当然のことだから、やり単数で終わらずに、まあ、皆さんの望まれるような、その関係とか、その関係を含めて、展開をしていければと思っているんですが、まあ、現状は、伊藤さんもおっしゃられたように、そうですね、皆さん長い目で見守っていただければと思っているんですが、まあ、自分個人的には、ぜひ、皆さんにまた、お見せできるようなフィルムを、作れればと思っています。
Well, of course, you know, along with what Ito said, he's not available right now And I feel that on the series that we did already, I was very fortunate and very lucky to work with both Director Ito and the rest of the staff. I mean, they were all wonderful people, talented, and of course we were able to create a really good anime that all of you enjoy, not just here in the U.S. but back home in Japan. So I think it's a waste if we just end it with fairy dance. So I definitely see Mother's Rosario and the other following stories. So maybe I definitely want to.
My question is actually along the same lines as his question, but more specifically pertaining to, I guess, a small part in the light novel from Fun Gale Online. I know that it has a tremendous following on Facebook and other social networking sites here in the United States. Is there any chance for that as a possible OVA sort of a series, as opposed to the real second season?
それ僕も本当にお手に入れて、本当にこんな素晴らしいとね、作ってくださってありがとうございます。もう見てからもその見た一瞬からも僕大好きなシリーズになって、もちろん僕もいいとこお伝えしてるんですけど、例えばシリーズでなくても、取り入れてもらって、バンビルラインやっぱりアメリカはそっちの必要があるので、応援して参加になる可能性とか。Well, whatever you do it anyway, might as well make a whole series out of it. Don't you think it's going to be good? Yeah, so I mean, if we do get to do it, I'd like to see us a full-on series.
Thank you.
What?
They're gonna. You're gonna do it as a full series thing.
Yeah, they're going to do something like that. People like it, don't like that.
Hi, nice to meet everyone. My name is Michael Ito. I'm the director for Sword Arts Online, and I'm really here.
Okay, we'll do this tomorrow.
Yeah, because it's like 8:05, dude.
Okay, just let me. There's it's gonna be like a few hours. So
yeah.
Let me do this. Let me at least do a few Facebook alterations here and there.
I'm not worried about. I'm worried about your grandparents coming in.
Put Gun Gale on your thing.
I will. Did you send it to me or something? Yeah. Are you going to right now?
I did send it to you. That's the blue thing.
Oh, I already sent that to myself. Like a long time ago. Been waiting for you to say goodnight to me and get off before you end up getting in trouble.
Now send this to yourself.
Okay.
There's gonna be a lot of translation, but
well,
the guy from
One Sorta is a new anime, and it takes at least 3 years before it leaves Japan to America. See, what it is Japan's is way forward than we are. They're like very, very smart people. They're probably in the future before we are. They're already in the future. They have stuff in Japan that we don't have here. So,
This video contains level 90 elite spoilers for the Anime Sword Online and volumes 1 through 4 of the same series. There will be no epic loot for
Okay, I need to
What
get off. So.
yes, you do need to get off before you get
So, pretty much everybody must
This is
watch Sword
creepy.
Online, right? For those of you who somehow don't, it was an anime series from last year, based on a light novel series.
Yeah, but I'll cam you for a little bit.
Yeah, so you can say goodnight to me. I love my baby.
So, I hope you liked this video, and I will see you
Yes,
again.
it was a good video, I think. Good stream.
And I will see you again soon.
And don't tell Kevin what I told you earlier.
I won't.
Please.